It is so very early. Good morning, Misma. Good very early morning. I like Nintendo for being such reasonable people, scheduling their directs at such hours that us normal people can watch it when they get back home from work. Well, you know, to each their own, as they say. But I hope everyone's having a nice morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of day it is. Yeah, it's almost 6 a.m. where I am, in about 5 more minutes. But, you know, normally I'd be asleep right now. But I mean, who can sleep at a time like this, am I right? The big switch 2, or the 2 switch as they call it. The placement of the numbers was really weird when they announced it was like the 2 Nintendo Switch. You not having daylight savings time? Because I swear it was 7 a.m. last time. No, it was 7 a.m. last week for their direct, and they decided to make it another hour earlier for some reason. For this one. I don't know why. Literally 1 more hour of sleep would have been so nice. But it's okay. We can sleep after the stream too, I suppose. Did you like my thumbnail, by the way, Mizma? I always put a lot of work into these thumbnails, and I don't know if anyone even really sees them. You love the thumbnail? Awesome. That's all that matters. Just a few more minutes now. That's why I think they scheduled earlier, because of how last Sunday a lot of countries set their clocks 1 hour ahead. But I think daylight savings ended before the last direct. Yeah, daylight saving was... Daylight saving was on March 9th. Started on March 9th. Or at least that's when the time changed. I always forget if that's the start of daylight savings or the ending of daylight savings, but that's when the time changed anyways. I didn't know that you did that too. Because some states don't even do that, but most of them do. I think some places in Arizona, they don't change their time or something. Oh, there it goes. Their own countdown meter. We should be caught up to the stream as much as possible already, but I'm gonna do that. Oh! Look at that. Only in Jay's stream will you see the countdown faster than anybody else's. Those dang farmers. What do they ever do for us? Except farm content, am I right? Here we go. Why's the timer being weird? Stop doing that. Oh, here we go. Whoa, M-rated games being shown off apparently. Ah, come on, why is it? There we go. The heck? They invented new shapes just for the Switch too? Let me know if I should adjust the volume, it'll make the stream louder. Okay, this is the Mario Kart game, right? The new one? Pretty sky. Snake's already sold.
Let's go!
Yay! Whoa, Pauline is gonna be playable? About time. I'm not a huge Mario Kart guy, so isn't it super exciting for me? Like, it looks like any other Mario Kart to me, but I'm sure bigger fans can tell the difference. Ooh, that stage looked pretty cool though. It was like a Donkey Kong inspired one. Chubbies, this is the big Switch number 2 stream direct. On a scale of 1 to 10, everyone type their hype level in the chat right now. Cow? You get to play as Cow? Wow, Mizma's hyped. These hypes go to 11.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto.
Hello.
And I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
They look like
And
they're
I'm
being held at
Tetsuya Sasaki,
gunpoint.
the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
You probably...
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Wow.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
That's kind of cool that there's a connecting world map.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
King Boo.
And in this Mario Kart game,
Starting to look like
you can go
F-Zero.
off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
It's like Need for Speed style where you just drive
But
around
don't
and get
sleep at the
missions.
wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Chubbies, if there's any like Suda Grasshopper announced stuff, I would be
Introducing
amazed.
Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Farmer Luigi.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh no.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
I sure can.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Oh
So
my
drive
god, look at these
wherever your heart
outfits.
takes you.
Wario was like a golden god.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Wow. You could play as Penguin? I know someone's gonna be happy about that.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
Yay,
The game
world.
launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Why do I have Steam open? I
More
should close
details
Steam.
about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Alright.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch
So
2.
we already knew about that game, but they
We'll
showed
share
us
more
more.
details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Hopefully we get some No More Heroes 4,
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Killer 7 Plus.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2. And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Even the controllers are a sequel.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
What does that C button do again? I forget. Everyone remind me in the chat. Alone? Why are they making fun of her?
That was you.
It's the chat button? A Nintendo console with actual online play for once? That works?
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello?
Hi, missed you.
For Nintendo,
With
this
this
is cutting edge,
you'll be
but for
able to
everyone else,
communicate
it's
with
like,
friends
bro,
and
we
family
were there
while
20
playing a
years
game.
ago.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
It just looks like Discord
While
chat.
using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Oh, okay. But you're still behind me, right? Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick
Wait.
up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here.
It's built into the
Alright, let's keep
system?
going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a boat? Okay.
That means
nice,
if
nice.
people walk into your room and start talking, they'll hear
And you
them
can use this
very
feature
easily.
in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
Good job, good job. There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
They can do that?
Can do it?
You guys, I just did it.
Oh, I want to do it too.
Oh, shoot. Oh, ooh.
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yay.
Okay. You can
Animal
chat
Crossing.
to your heart's content,
Dude.
even while playing different games.
Balloon fight.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right
One
here.
guy's playing balloon
I'm
fight,
falling,
everyone
I'm
else
falling,
is
I'm
playing
falling. Okay,
newer
we got it. We're
games.
safe, we're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star.
That's so cute.
So cute.
I know you're gonna hear so many
You
parents
can
arguing.
adjust the size of your game
You're
screen.
right.
Guys,
They're being honest with the
love
laggy
Lego
screens, I'll give them that.
or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that wall that's to your left.
You're almost there,
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little
What?
wall ride.
Okay.
Her sweater's so
So
fuzzy.
everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have
We're
to
together.
try.
Welcome.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
Is the
On the
audio
right Joy-Con 2
desynced? Is that just
controller, there's an additional button. With the seat button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang.
Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back, yeah?
Hang on, let me refresh the, I don't know if that's me or
Here,
the stream,
you
but the
can
audio
quickly
seems
and
to be
easily mute
desynced.
yourself and more. And there's this.
Let me try to fix this real quick.
By connecting this camera to the system, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Nick.
Hi.
That's
how's
just their
everyone
stream
doing?
is
Good?
desynced. That's
you can
weird.
appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Nintendo.
Wait, Nick, how's your head today?
It was good.
No.
Come on now, this
Here's
is your
how it
big
works with just the
Switch 2
camera.
Direct.
I'm way behind,
There you
guys.
go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Oh, okay.
No, wait. Go left. Left.
Let me fix
Go a
it.
little more this way.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online
This is the
multiplayer
fateful
games.
Switch 2
Chat while playing your personal favorites.
in action.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All
Wow.
together, anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends.
No. Come on, Nintendo.
Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo
Wait, what
Switch
the
2
heck?
camera. Which
Of
will be
course, when I
available
decided to
on the same
refresh
day
is when they were
as
showing the
Switch 2.
camera off.
A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission
if the Switch
is always
came,
required when a child
if the
wants to
Switch
use
2
Game
came with
Chat
the
or with
camera,
their
then I
friends.
could use that just as a webcam too, because I don't have a
We'd like to
webcam.
introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with Game Share. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can
Do
share
you think the
games up to
the
3
Switch
other
2
systems at a
camera will
time.
watch you sleep at night?
Game Share also
With the
supports
direct
online
feed
play
right
with
to
other Switch 2
Miyamoto.
systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat, which we showed earlier. Game Share can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game Share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so
Such
we hope
as?
you'll look forward to it.
Such
Up
as?
next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you
The
can enjoy
Switch
games
knows
in
when you
greater
are
detail on the
sleeping.
1080p screen.
What? A 1080p screen? I am blown away. 120
The screen
FPS?
supports up to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
HDR support.
The LCD screen
I still
is
don't know
more
what
vivid
HDR
and
is.
supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Is that what it means? Just more contrast? Isn't
The
HDR
all-new
just like
Joy-Con
a
2 controllers connect
just a
magnetically. Strong magnets
gimmick
keep the
phrase? Like it
controllers
doesn't
firmly
actually mean
attached
anything
to
in
the system.
particular?
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are
That
bigger
is
for
an
greater
improvement,
comfort and
honestly.
control when playing with a Joy-Con
Just
2
the
held
buttons being
horizontally.
bigger in general is better.
The left and right sticks are now larger. Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games.
Now that
Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support
feels like it would
mouse
wear
controls.
down the controller over time.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends
Dang, they got a dusty
anytime
switch.
via
They need to
game chat.
clean that off.
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will
See,
come
Mismo
through
doesn't
clearly.
even know. It's not 4K, I know that. It's just a catch-all
Even
phrase,
if you
I
don't have a
think.
surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Quadraphonic audio is back. What is this, the 70s?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
We have a stand that actually
You
works
can move it
now.
freely, like this.
Every Switch 2 comes with a bag of dust.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
I had to let Kevin in. He kept crying down the hallway.
Nintendo
Gonna
Switch
wake
2
everyone up.
comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch, for storing your game downloads,
About time.
save data, and more.
Come
Reading and
watch
writing
the direct
data
with
is
us,
also
Kevin.
faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
4K?
HDR
Wow.
is also supported in TV mode.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I'm never gonna own a 4K TV or monitor, but for the people who do, good
The
for them.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Okay, that means it's gonna be fairly powerful if they have all
On
that going
Nintendo
on.
Switch 2, you
I
can
would
play
think.
Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Which Switch 1 games aren't compatible? That's what I want to know. Those big fat buttons. That's all I ever wanted in a Switch.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello.
My current location
His suit
actually
is too
inside the
big
game
for
itself.
him. Oh,
This is Nintendo Switch 2
he's
Welcome Tour,
tiny.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
What's this, like an online lobby?
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
They got rid of me's, now they have whatever this is.
There are a lot of question mark icons
Us's.
here. Let's examine them. This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets.
Magnets?
And
How do
those
they
magnets
work?
are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily
Is it-
detach.
Is it safe to have magnets that close to technology?
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Secrets?
Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
That'll be good for the
You
next
can adjust the
WarioWare.
position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this
Well, I
are
play at a
possible.
desk, a computer desk
There are
already, so
secrets
they're
to
good for
discover,
me. How
even
many
as
of
you're
you are going to
playing
be able
minigames and
to
tech demos.
use them like mice?
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles. It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game
But it's
cards,
red.
But it's now red, and it has much faster
Oh my
data
god, it's
release.
red! Oh, it reads games
Next up
faster? That's
is
actually
additional
good.
storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
I've never even heard of a Express SD card.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used
Wait,
for
it said you
Nintendo
have to
Switch
buy the
will not be
tutorial?
compatible.
The user manual? What the heck?
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to
Kevin's
Switch 2,
distracting me,
you
but
can log into your Nintendo account
that's
to use
nasty.
the system transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer
1-2
saved
Switch
data,
should have
digital
been
games,
free
and
with
more.
the Switch 1 when it came out.
We're also
And now they're
releasing
taking it
new
a step
Pro
forward and
controller.
the user manual
It
should
has
be
a
free,
C
but they're
button,
making
which
you pay
launches
for
Game
it.
Chat, and on
For
the
the
back,
Switch
there are
2.
new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition,
Where's the
an audio
button?
jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features.
Well, okay,
and
hang on a
after today's
second.
presentation, the official Nintendo
All modern
Switch
day
2
phones are
website will go
removing
live.
the audio
There will
jack.
also be an Ask
Not
the
Nintendo, they're
Developer
putting them
article on
in.
the website, where the three
I
of
kinda
us will talk
appreciate
about the
that.
development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
I miss E3.
The first type is Nintendo
Because these
Switch
announcements
2
would be on a
games.
stage right now in front of people.
These games take advantage
But
of
E3 doesn't
performance
exist
and
anymore,
features of
so-
Switch 2.
No, they're just in
The second type
quiet
is
void
compatible
rooms.
games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
What I'm
Some
most curious
games that
about is
were
what
released
games they're
on
going to
Switch will
announce
receive
today.
upgraded versions that offer things like
You think we're gonna get the new
visuals,
Mario?
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Or anything else.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2
Jamboree
edition of
TV.
Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a
Good
look.
thing I didn't buy the Switch 1 edition. Now I don't have to buy the game again. If I get the Switch 2 edition.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition,
Didn't one of the Mario
More
parties on
expressive
GameCube have
rumble.
microphone mini games?
and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
They'll talk
You'll
about
be
their
able to see each
Sony
other's faces as you
partnership
play,
soon,
so
I'm
you
sure.
can experience all the reactions.
Because you know there's
and
not going to be
emotions in real
PS6,
time.
right? Sony's actually
Or 4
bowing
friends
down to
can take the
Nintendo,
party
and they're going to
online.
work for Nintendo only. I was pretty happy to learn about that.
Up next, it's Bowser
They said they can't
Live,
compete
a
with the
mode
Switch
where the
for-
livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks
Oh, that's
to
kinda
collect the
fun.
most coins. Guide an RC car with your
That's just the
voice
Xbox.
and compete in other mini
What was
games
that
using
thing for the
full body
360, the
movement and
Kinect?
sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse
The
controlled carnival
BitConnect.
coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off. Use mouse controls to shoot down
Wait, was it the
enemies while you
Xbox
feel
or the
bumps and rumbles
PlayStation?
of
Because the
coaster.
PlayStation had like the eye or something, right?
When you
I
enter a
remember
pipe,
trying it at like a
minigame will
Walmart
begin.
when I was little.
There's a
Well, I don't know if I was
bouldering
little,
game
but
where
it
2
was
players each control an arm.
definitely
And
quite a while
one where
ago.
you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in
Connect and
microphone,
PS Move, but there was like a
mouse
PS
controls,
camera thing
and
too.
rumble. The biggest
remember
party
correctly.
yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
That means the Switch 2 is coming out
Nintendo
before
Switch 2
July
players
24th,
who already
presumably.
own Super Mario Party Jamboree
Or at least by then.
can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
The PS Move was just the little Wii remotes, wasn't it?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates, and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant.
It looks
So
like
you
gosh
can play
dang
with
same
smoother,
to me.
higher definition graphics.
Hey, look, it's 6 in the morning, just like me.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Don't forget to get the Nintendo Switch
It's
app.
a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can
What
help
the hell?
guide you
Link
to
has a
various
phone?
locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Hang on, let me use my Google Maps
Proceed north.
to find Ganon.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game. We hope these features will make your adventures even
I
more
hope they do
enjoyable.
more than just talk about Switch 2 versions of Switch 1 games. Hopefully they're just
In
getting
Kirby
that.
and the Forgotten Land, you'll
The
be
direct's
able
an
to
hour
enjoy
long,
an
so we
additional
still have
story
another 30 minutes.
exclusive to the
I can't believe it's already
Nintendo
been
Switch
30
2
minutes. What the
along
heck?
with improved graphics and frame rates.
Yeah, Snake, I want to see the new stuff.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor.
They're probably
that's causing
saving
some
that for
mysterious
the
changes.
second half of the direct.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Is anyone hyped for Metroid Prime 4 in the chat? I know Prime
In addition to
heads
standard controls, you can use
are,
mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch
are out
2.
there. I was never really into Prime
Plus,
myself,
you can
but
explore the immersive
I know
world
people
in
are excited
4K
about
at
it.
60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference.
as
and
long as the
playstyle.
Switch 2 is cheaper than the Switch 1, then I'll get it
Plus,
on launch. So let's
Pokémon
just all hope.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
I mean, supposedly the Switch 2 is going to come out in like a couple
The
months, so
Nintendo
I would
Switch
hope they
2
would drop
edition
the
games you
price
just saw
today.
will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
I wonder how much that upgrade pack is.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Chobies thinks it's gonna cost $450. Mizmo thinks it's gonna cost $500 or $600. Ugh. Wasn't Switch 1 only? What do you mean only $300? That's way overpriced. Whoa, look at this guy. Is this the new Rocket League? This is a new game, I think. Drag X Drive. Their hands are so huge. They're specifically genetically designed to play this sport. This is interesting, the way that you play the game, because you do the hand motions. I would have to use it on my the armrests on my chair. I wonder if I could do that. You know, I played, I actually liked ARMS. I played the demo for ARMS. It was pretty fun. I didn't know ARMS flopped, considering they put an ARMS character into Smash Brothers. Holy crap.
In
Why
Dragon
is his
Drive,
suit
you'll
so
use both
big?
Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches.
This does have like Wii gimmick written all over it, but it is kind of
Next, here are some
interesting.
games from our publishing and development partners.
That should be a
coming to
free
Nintendo
game though, I'm
Switch
gonna
2.
be real.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair.
Hey, what's cringy about handicapped people? They exist. They're bringing Elden Ring to the Switch? This is actually big.
Guide you through your burden.
This is actually a really big deal. Even I'm not a big Souls player, but I can recognize this as a big deal.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. That's probably gonna sell the Switch 2 for a lot of people.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Hades 2.
Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time.
Isn't Hades 2 still in early access?
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
Street Fighter 6?
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、
That's good.
任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Gears 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンを
Fighters
さらに
Edition.
ゲームと連動
Oh,
した
they're releasing
ア
amiibo
ニマルカード
for
も一
the
緒に
for some of the
スイッチ2の発売
characters.
日にお届けします。お楽しみ
And
に。
what are those cards? Is that like a new Nintendo thing?
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal.
What is
Commencing
this?
launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
Robo Fighters?
we will finally be
Oh, dang
liberated
it, I gotta...
from humans.
I'll do some real quick. You guys keep watching.
Equipment and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on? Son of a...
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform. James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack
Oh,
will be getting
okay, I'm
a
back.
new classic game library
Sorry.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
They're bringing
Nintendo
GameCube games
originally
to the
released
Switch.
in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of
I had
Zelda game that
close
looks like a
YouTube on
cartoon
my
come to
phone.
life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history
Hyrule
and the
Warriors
world.
2.
A tale of souls and swords eternally retold.
Soul Calibur
In this
2.
3D,
That's a
weapons-based
classic
fighting
game. I used to play that a
each
lot.
fighter comes equipped with a different weapon. And Link,
And yep,
from the
Link,
Legend of Zelda series,
playable.
enters
He's
the
very
fight.
OP in that game
Soul
too.
Calibur 2. Experience
Yo,
a
F-Zero
world of
GX.
white knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000
Okay, I gotta stream that
kilometers per
now.
hour.
I have
30
an actual
machines
copy on
will put it all on the
GameCube.
line in
Hopefully it works
death-defying
still. I haven't
races.
tried it out since I
Featuring
got
the
it back.
series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher
Makes a lot of
resolution
sense
than
to
the
add Wind
original
Waker.
releases. You can also check the controls for each
Wait,
title.
why did
and
they show a
customize
clip of
them
Wind
to
Waker
your
but
liking.
not bring up the fact that they have Wind Waker? That was weird.
More titles will be added in the future.
Chibi Robo, Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Mario Strikers, Luigi's Mansion. That's great.
Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive
Yeah.
game library coming to Nintendo
I've never had
Switch
this happen
Online
before,
Plus
but I had to
expansion pack.
suddenly use the bathroom.
Launches the same day as the
I
hardware
wanted to
release.
do that before they got to the really good
And
announcements.
a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and
About
also
freaking
has a C
time.
button to quickly access Game Chat.
That's what
Nintendo
everyone's gonna play the
GameCube
new Smash
controller,
Bros. on.
exclusively available for Nintendo Switch
100%.
Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't
Not
played
Snake.
them
I mean, we're just waiting on the
We hope
new,
you're looking
the
forward
real
to
new
Nintendo
games,
GameCube,
which hopefully they're just
Nintendo
saving
Classics. Of
There's still like
course,
15
you can
minutes
continue
left to
play
go.
Select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's
Crazy
see
that they
some
have
more
Genesis
games from our
games,
publishing
too.
and development partners.
Hello? Is that the Switch 2 mascot? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Deltarune chapters. No way! Are they gonna launch with the Switch 2? Bro, everyone look at the description in this video. And what game is it tagged? What game is tagged for this stream? Everyone tell me right now. I predicted it somehow. I predicted it. Chapter 3, Chapter 4. That's the best thing so far.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game,
More like boring
will launch
lands.
on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing
Civilization
a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of
VII.
Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
They're fusing
We can't
together
wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
to make Wrestle Ball.
4 kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom!
Yeah, they're really into the whole mouse. They're really patting themselves on the back for what geniuses they are for thinking of the mouse controls. Hello, why is it frozen? Holy crap. Never mind, it's still really bad. Everything's out of sync. What is happening?
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world...
Hang on, apparently the Nintendo UK version of the stream isn't out of sync, so I'm gonna switch over to that.
On the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters
Give
and
me a
discover
second.
engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to
こんにち
Nintendo
は。
Switch 2
スクエアエニックス
on
の
launch.
浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただけます。
Okay.
スイッチ2
So,
で展開する
Final
FF7
Fantasy
ぜひ
VII
ご期待
Remake's
ください。
coming to the Switch too. Path of the Goddess, Hollow Knight Silk Song. That's coming out this year. For just 2 seconds they showed it. Good Night Universe. They're just spraying, praying the games now. Wild Hearts S. Witchbrook. Puyo Puyo Tetris, Rune Factory. Star Wars Outlaws. No Bunga's Ambition. F-Zero Clone. Shadow Labyrinth. Insomnium. Reanimal. Oh, that's by the Little Nightmares people, actually. Oh my gosh, please. There we go. They're going through all the other games now before they do their big announcement. The World of Steam. That should be on Steam only. Tamagotchi. Human Fall Flat 2. Oh wow. The first one was a fun co-op game.
ここまでたくさんのタイトルをご紹介してきましたが、次がソフトメーカーさんの最後のタイトルになります。ご覧ください。
Apparently they shut off Enter the Gungeon 2 while it was frozen. Bloodborne 2?
I give you my blood.
Born 2.
I give you my life. Turn, O wheel, and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Yeah. She just left you a disease. Even better if it's Lies of P2. Then I'd really be down. From Software presents. Dun, 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 dun. The train game. Wow, look at that guy. Oh my god! It's Iron Man! Holy crap. Who's that? Yo, what the hell? He's a vampire? Ugh.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Nightmare from Soul Calibur's here? Yo, you could transform into a dinosaur? What is this?
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
The Dusk Bloods. Just a brand new From Software game. It looks very Bloodborne-esque, but different too. Well, this is gonna sell the Switch too for a lot of people. My brother's gonna be hyped about this.
ご覧いただいたのは From Software さんが手掛ける完全
Wow,
新作タイト
Nintendo,
ル
you
です。どのようなゲームなのか
They're
についてはディ
playing
レクターの宮崎さんが語るクリエイターズボイスを公
hardball
開し
with
ます
this
ので
one.
ぜひご覧ください。ソフトメーカーさんのタイトルの紹介は以上です
Dude, that flying
ご出演いただい
Iron
た
Man
開発者
guy
の皆様
almost has me sold on the game, and
今
I'm
回
not
の
even a
発表に映
Souls
像をご用
fan.
意いただいたソフトメーカーの皆様本当にありがとうございます。ご覧い
Nope,
ただ
there's
いた
still
以
a
外
few
に
more
も
minutes.
Nintendo Switch 2に向けて多くのゲーム開発を進めていただいています。今後もたくさ
We'll
んのタイ
showcase
ト
more
ルを
games
ご
in the
紹介してい
future.
き
We
ます
hope
の
you're
で
looking
お楽し
forward
みに。
to it.
続いてはこちら
Please
の
take
映
a
像を
look
ご
at
覧
this.
ください。
Alright, let's see what else they got for us. That was quite a big reveal. Kirby? New Kirby before a new Mario announcement? You could do it, Kirby. Don't die. The hell is that? He just upgraded his star with like a new graphics card. Oh, it's a new Kirby Air Ride? Riders. I never played Kirby Air Ride. I just know it's a racing game where you're Kirby. And Sakurai's directing it, which is important for people, I'm sure.
任天堂ゲームキューブのカービィのエアライド以来22年ぶりに完全新作が登場します。桜井さんが手掛けるカービィのエアライ
That
ダ
can't be the
ー
last game they
ぜひ
announced
ご
though,
期待くだ
right?
さい。次が最
This
後
is
の映
next
像
is
とな
our
りま
last
す。
trailer for
ご覧く
today.
ださい。
Alright, here we go. The finale. Pikmin 5. Odyssey 2. No More Heroes 4. What? Yo! That looked like a Diddy monkey? Yahoo! Yo! Wait, Donkey Kong's wearing a Diddy hat? Oh man, they really went with that new design, didn't they? Yo, it's a new Donkey Kong game! A 3D Donkey Kong game. Holy crap. It's about freaking time. Holy crap, man, he's a monster. This is insane. All this destructible environment. Wow. Oh, and there's 2D sections. That's good. Little rock creatures. Nintendo's really trying to move away from Rareware's DK design, which is weird because he's had it for like 20 years, 30 years. But this game, does look cool though. Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, I wouldn't have had new 3D Donkey Kong on my bingo card. July 17th. Is that when the Switch 2's coming out?
ご覧いただいたのはドンキーコングの
Brand new
新しい
3D platforming
3D アクショ
action
ンゲー
game
ム
starring Donkey
ドンキー
Kong.
コングバナンザです。唯一無二のパワーで敵も壁も地面も全てを破壊しながら巨大な地下世界を突き進みます。
So you know me, I'm not super big about open world games, but I loved Odyssey and that was kind of open.
ここまでご覧いただきありが
So
とう
that
ござ
looks
いま
really
す。
cool. And it's about time DK had some more representation.
改めてになりますが、Nintendo Switch 2の発売日は6月5日です。
That was a nice twist. Oh, June 5th. Wow.
発売す
2
る本体の
months.
ご紹介です。
So
まず
close.
は Nintendo Switch 2の本体です。これに加え、ダウンロード版のマリオカートワールドがセットになった本体も発売します。
Mario Kart
詳しくは
World, that's the name of the new
ダイレ
Mario
クト終了後
Kart
に
game.
公開する公式ホームページをご覧ください。
駆け足になりましたが、今回お伝えする内
That's
容
all we
は
have to
以上
share
になり
for
ます。
today.
発売までもうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、任天堂スイッチ
Alright,
2
they
を
had some
皆さんに
pretty
ご体
heavy
験いただ
hitters
けること
there.
を今からとても楽
New
しみに
From
しています
Software, new
最
3D
後までご
DK
覧いただ
game.
きありがとうございました。
Alright. Well, that was the direct. I hope everyone had a good time. Switch 2 coming out in 2 months. Gives us a little bit of time to save up. I'm interested in seeing even more games, like what else they're gonna come out with soon, but alright, thank you guys all for joining. I'm gonna let you go now because it's really early, but I'll catch you guys later. Maybe another stream later tonight. Have a good one, y'all.